Welcome everybody back to another episode of Couch Chronicles, where we answer your questions with the best answers you'll ever have in your life. Sometimes. All right. Question number one from Kiara Frazier. Hey guys, so I know I've been following you guys for a long time, but I feel like I missed a few years or so. So my question is, what were your majors in college and did you graduate? Also, what was the skit from the past DT story? Well, the skit from the past DT story was Tay Eats Butt. But I majored in audio production, and I did graduate.
Are you talking about for the Chris Brown story?
No, last skit.
You said, what was the skit from the past DT story? Yeah, which was the Tay Eats Butt, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, mine was audio production. What was yours?
Mine was, it went from graphic design, then I switched to advertising, which I wanted to do, and then I didn't have enough money to finish.
Okay.
Visual effects and motion graphics.
Visual effects and motion graphics. And did you graduate?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm the only dropout here.
I don't think Mike graduated.
I mean, that worked out in your favor.
Yeah.
At least amongst the three of us.
Financial wise.
Yeah.
You ain't got to pay as much back.
It's very...
I dropped out, I didn't drop out, but I got kicked out my last, literally, semester.
I
got to pay back everything.
It's funny, isn't it? Gomez, when he said he was like, man, I was so excited to see you graduate. See you walk across stage. He was like, I didn't see it because I had the shit. His stomach was hurting. So I was laughing. I was like, it don't matter. Walk across stage. Crush Paradise. Y'all ever watched an older person in y'all family fall? Swear to God, that shit hilarious.
It's like when Kevin Hart talked about it.
That shit funny. I mean,
man.
Falling, like, I'm going to always be childish because falling funny.
Farting.
Yeah, it is funny.
It's always going to be funny.
Natural, just like gut feeling of laughter inside of you that just wants to laugh.
And as far as why I think Kobe edged out MJ as the GOAT is because when you look at his documentary, it shows you just how good his team really was. The doc pretty much showed Pippen as the most undervalued number 2 guy on the team. Rodman got 500 rebounds a game, and he had people that could make clutch shots when it counted. Kobe had Shaq for a few years and balled out and then carried a group of men with Down syndrome to 2 championships. Don't get me wrong, there would be no Kobe without MJ, and MJ did stop a lot of people from getting rings, but I think the student surpassed the master. Also, bologna is just hot dog pancakes.
That's funny.
That's good.
I still disagree.
Yeah, I still disagree
because without
sure.
Jordan, Kobe said it. That's why it would be no him. But yes, Kobe had Shaq, but he also had a team full of people that was clutch.
Oh yeah,
like Derek Fisher,
Robert
Horry.
Yeah,
they was making those shots that were needed.
Yeah.
So without those shots and those clutch performances,
and Shaq alone.
Shaq alone was just a dominant force.
It's a big man.
Anybody that had Shaq at the time, championship.
It's like so.
He won everywhere he went, right? Except for Orlando.
Except for Orlando.
And they would have won if he stayed.
Yeah, if he stayed,
for sure. But I mean, from LA, Miami, and then Boston.
No, he didn't win in Boston.
He didn't win in Boston.
I think he came after the big 3, right?
Didn't he play for Phoenix too? Didn't he go to? Didn't another team?
So maybe he hasn't won
in his prime. When he went to Boston, he wasn't in his prime.
I mean, Shaq is unstoppable. If he has a number 2, like another person with him, whoever's as good, close to as good, then you're gonna.
Kobe is definitely in the top 5. I can't put him above Jordan. That Jordan is still GOAT.
Because what's above number 1? 0.
Is that above it or
negative
or below it? All right, Glenda Nelson. Hey, DT fam. I just wanted to ask you this as we are heading towards the light.
Math Chronicles.
I hate fucking math. Hey, DT fam. I just wanted to ask you as we are heading towards the light at the end of the tunnel for Sister Rona. During this time of the stay-at-home order, what is something you have done for you, just you? What is something you have done for others? What is something you have learned about you?
Well, before we get into that, I don't know if we at the end of it.
I think they mean, I guess, to trying to let people back out a little bit. I guess that's maybe, possibly.
If they got 1,000 new cases in Atlanta the day after they let everybody out, I doubt we're over.
I read a thing yesterday. Said it could be 3,000 deaths a day by June.
Jesus Christ!
Like it was just from the sweet. This dude said, I just lost my mom and my dad. My dad Saturday, and I just lost my mom yesterday from coronavirus. And he said, now my brother's sick. Please pray for my family and me.
Oh, stay in
the
the house.
The next article under that was him tweeting about that. I was like,
yeah, stay home.
I don't know.
See, doesn't the people that are at these parks are the one that need to die? Like, I'm hoping like there's a mass. Oh, fuck, the hipster community got hit hard this past weekend. It was like 3,000 deaths. I'm hoping to hear that, rather than all the other people that are
actually staying home.
Yeah, that are actually trying to. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, come on, die. We need some people to die.
I mean, no, they have. We
need more people to die. The stupid people to die.
You need stupid people to die.
I want them to die. Can I say that?
That's you. You can say that.
Say whatever you want.
Die, motherfuckers.
What is something you have done for just you? Took a little wine class. I did that for me. That was cool.
One thing I've done for myself. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know. Like what?
I got into the whole astrology, natal charts, and researching that, and got better with my meditation.
What's something you've done for others?
I haven't done shit for anybody else. No, I just find it. Like, I mean, I feel like a big thing is one, and it's not to sound arrogant, is this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we honestly work hard to make y'all laugh.
Yeah.
We're trying our best to keep levity during these times.
That's what I was going to say. We done skits?
Yeah, we doing skits and, like, putting this content out. We're always thinking about how can we make people laugh. It's not even always. It's not to say we don't think about, okay, we need to get bigger. We need to look at the numbers and grow and all that. But really, it's like, yo, how can we touch the people? It's all our job entails. How can we touch the people and make them laugh?
What about something you learned about you? Have you learned anything new?
That I don't know. I had a funny joke. I thought I had one.
I learned that.
I already know what you're about to say.
I've learned a few things. One, I've learned that I can easily eat at home and not go out to eat, which is wild that I would say that, because I've had chances too to go get food from other places and I just hadn't. So interesting, and that I think that just means that when I put my mind to doing something, I know I can lock in and do it.
You found balance too, and not being home.
Yeah,
like, I told him this is the first time I don't have to ask, hey, Ron, when you get back or when you getting back, I just go to his room. Like, I never seen this man this.
I found balance. It's just really interesting. So
I don't know if can you say you found balance if you don't have the other part to.
Oh yeah, no, because I've had opportunities to go places. Like I could, if I really wanted to go somewhere, I could go. Because there's people that I trust that I could go, but I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm staying home.
Why do you trust you could go? What you mean?
Like I'm saying, like there's certain people that I would trust that I know that have been home and have been quarantined. That if I wanted to go hang out, possibly I could. But
I still don't mean no one got corona.
I mean, that's true. That's very true. That's what's wrong with people now. Just kind of around here rolling around everywhere.
Die.
Uncle Ruckus. Die. All right, here we go. Tyler, Afro Lady Thomas. We've been waiting on you.
What's this?
Hey, DT family. Hope all is well with you fellas. Okay, so to answer your question, my McDonald's meal has always been the same, but it's changed over time. I usually have a large double cheeseburger meal, large Coke, no ice, one extra double cheeseburger. Okay.
Extra. Okay. You got a cheeseburger.
She got a large double cheeseburger meal, large Coke, no ice, one extra double cheeseburger.
She got a double cheeseburger. On the side. Cheeseburger. I thought she said just a cheeseburger.
No, a double cheeseburger on the side.
On the side.
The real trouble started in college. I would get a large double quarter pounder with cheese meal and an extra double cheeseburger on the side.
Damn.
For the last 5 months or so, here has been my meal: large double cheeseburger meal, large Coke, no ice, extra cheeseburger, 1 6-piece McNugget, a quarter pounder, just a sandwich, and an apple pie. Hold on, Tyler.
Wait,
hold on. I'm gonna finish. Let me finish.
Tyler, you need to stop listening to this podcast.
Hold on.
And you need to go for 3 jogs a day. And you need to stop eating that shit.
You have to watch Super Size Me.
Yo.
You can't continue to eat like this.
No.
Have you seen Super
I haven't
Size
even
Me?
finished that.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
even,
sorry. Keep
you
going.
know, I don't
This
even know.
is
Like,
amazing. This is
you know,
great-
it's honestly wild. I know that's food for 3 people.
Before y'all go off, when he is done, before y'all go off, I only got one thing to say before y'all go off.
All right, cool. All right. I used to be really bad and eating it 3 times a day in college because 3 times a day.
That meal 3 times a day?
Because my dorm was right across the street from it, so I would go in between classes. Now it's just once a day. Since I've been trying to get a hold on my eating habit, it's more like 4 to 5 days instead of 7. I know when you read this, you'll either laugh hard or be concerned. Tyler, both.
I'm more concerned.
I know it's bad. Everyone I've ever known has tried to scare me away from McDonald's, but I've been hooked since I was 8 years old. Now I'm 29, and it is tied to emotions and emotional eating habits. I don't really have a question for this week, so I guess this is part 2 to last week. I'm 5'2" and 284. The way I eat, I should be 400 pounds, but I've been working out more lately. I used to weigh 165 right before college. I hit an all-time high of 301.6 and had a health scare with my blood pressure and eyesight. Any more suggestions? Laughing my ass off. Tyler?
Wait.
Tyler,
Go
you
ahead.
gonna be looking like Jerry Krause out here.
Go ahead.
I'm not a big fan of McDonald's lunch. And I try not to eat fast food, but you remember the last time it's like last year we went to McDonald's. I ordered just like I think 2 hash browns and I said a egg McMuffin. And they said like $10. I said, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Did the price go up?" I went to the window and said, "Did the price go up?" He said, "Yeah, you know when
Hold on, this was in Vegas?
No, here.
Oh, here. Okay.
Right up the street." He said, "You know when what they call it, minimum wage went up, we had to raise the prices." I said, "Why?" So I know that meal is costing money.
Let me say this meal. I'm gonna say this meal one more time. I'm gonna say this meal one more time.
$30, man.
Here's been my meal for the last 5 months. Large double cheeseburger meal. Large Coke, no ice. Extra double cheeseburger. 1 6-piece McNugget. A quarter pounder just a sandwich. And an apple pie. Tyler, you know.
Yeah, I say this with all love. But
All love.
bitch, stop eating that shit.
Stop eating that
Stop
shit.
eating that shit. Like, listen, I'm being funny too.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, I go through that myself. Like, I'm not, skinny. I'm not the skinny boy. I have my weight fluctuates from time to time.
What you trying to say?
That
Did you consider
feel
yourself
some type of
skinny?
way?
I'm the skinny boy?
but and sometimes my eating can be tied to emotional, especially you start getting depressed and stuff. It might be tied to that for you. It might be a whole mental thing.
Well, she did say it. She said
Yeah. So I mean, you're gonna have to probably go back and
You gotta-
really work that out with yourself.
Yeah, you got to put stuff back in the bag. Stop taking stuff out of it.
No,
Do you know how to cook? That's my next week. You can answer that, but like maybe that's something you could take up that will not only you can learn, it'll keep you busy. You know what I'm saying? It'll stop you from going out as much because, hey, if you're learning a new meal every day, you know what I'm saying? You're more excited about what you about
and
to
really
cook,
watch these people who are eating this stuff every day. Like they look decrepit. Like they start to you
Well,
start.
she was damn near that.
You started to deteriorate.
She said
Watch
she's
Super Size
5'2",
Me.
and she
Watch-
got up to 300 pounds.
Yes,
gotta
she got
watch
up 300 pounds.
That's.
I mean, that's dangerous. She said it was dangerous.
that's dangerous.
She has to watch Super Size Me. Watch that as soon as you hear this.
Yes, go.
Don't
Yeah,
listen to the rest of the episode.
go watch.
Go
it.
watch Super Size Me.
Yeah, it's tough because it's not that easy, man.
No, it's not.
It's
You
not
got to
easy.
start somewhere.
It does.
And
I
it-
mean, hopefully, yeah. If you haven't watched that, check that out.
Because that's a real McDonald's addiction. Like since you were
it's
young.
about it.
But
Yeah.
she needs a I don't want to sound like I'm preaching to this girl, but I think what could help is a mindset change. You know what I'm saying?
mean,
Something
definitely.
has to.
Everything starts in the mind.
Right, and maybe that's tied to finding something else you're passionate about that will take your mind off of food. You know what I'm saying? Because I've noticed that even with myself, that if I'm busy, the more busy I am, actually, the less I'll eat out. The less I'll smoke weed. The less I don't really drink too much. But there's been times where I'll be like, I'll be at the hell. I'm drinking during the day, like 3 days in a row. Like, what the fuck? That's happened before. But I feel like try to find something you could be busy in, but not get bored of. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe that includes a little workout in the morning. Try you can't challenge yourself to wake up early in the morning and just go for a walk.
It's good that you've been working out more lately, but the way you eating is canceling out all of that. That because that's a lot. Like if you was
it goes eating first. Yeah, eating first. Nutrition.
If you were saying you were getting this maybe even once a week, I'd be like, I mean, all right. But the way you saying like five times a week, that's a lot.
Is it still multiple times a day?
No, I don't think it's still. That was in college. She was eating it 3 times a day. Not that meal, but just eating McDonald's 3 times a day.
Right.
Yeah. So listen,
careful, mama.
Keep us updated, please.
Yeah. Don't
please. You can do it. Bruce Rain, what's happening, DT? Long time. Yeah. What's happening, DT?
Cool ass name, kind of.
Long time no speak. So can someone explain the science? This is funny. Can someone explain the science behind OnlyFans? I honestly don't get it. People are paying to be sexually frustrated out here when you can do that for free on Pornhub. Then again, I was never the type that could really enjoy strip clubs due to the same logic. Are people paying for the reveal? What is it? Shout out to all of you who haven't fallen victim to OnlyFans abyss and stay safe out there.
We said it. It's that personal connection.
It's the personal connection,
man. You've been watching
man.
this person, you've been following this person, or you may actually know this person. You just want to see now.
And strip clubs.
You've been getting teased, I guess, for so long to seeing the thirst traps. Now you just want to see the whole trap.
Some people go to strip clubs for the food, depending on what city you're in. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just want the environment. Some people just need to see a lot of these older CEOs that don't do nothing. They go into these strip clubs to see these fantasies come to life. That's what it is. I mean, you may not have that problem or deal with that, but a lot of these men out here do. I enjoy strip club. I'll go here and there, but I'm not in it all the time. I think last time I went was shit.
When's the last time we went?
Oh yeah, I think what's the last time I went? It was 3 years ago.
Your dad to come back.
Yeah. So it's like it's here and there. I might get a little itch.
Your dad.
Oh yeah. We going.
We going.
We going. We definitely going.
I'm definitely going.
But
missing that.
Yeah,
it's strip clubs and OnlyFans. I see it's two different things.
I feel like it.
At least strip clubs. That's
you're there.
They're physically there in front of you.
You can touch on some.
Yeah. I mean,
Not all, but yeah.
I hate them strip clubs.
I ain't never had a stripper tell me like don't touch.
Well, it ain't about you. I'm saying
some
clubs have rules.
Yeah, they try to sneak around them, but
like a stripper.
Not in Atlanta. I don't think.
I don't really think. Yeah,
I never heard that.
Well,
have you?
I don't think.
There was one I went to in Atlanta. It was like can't really touch. I'm like, well, I need to go.
I need to get the fuck up out of here. Jessica Rogers. Hey guys, as a writer, sometimes I get stuck and I'm unable to continue with a specific project for a while. What types of activities do you engage to keep your creative juices flowing? This is funny you say that. I have a book. You need to read a book called The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. He talks about this thing called resistance. And everybody has, we kind of need to do a boss talk on that, Cam, I meant to tell you that, but everybody has this resistance in them. And he said sometimes when you sit down, you got to sit down and you just got to sit there.
Wait. Is that what I think that is?
What's that?
You hear that?
Boss talk. Sometimes you just got to sit down.
Hey, don't put me in the middle of this shit. I ain't here for this shit.
I ain't here for this boss talk shit. But sometimes you got to sit down, and we have, he describes in the book as like this artistic muse. Like even when you think of like when a comedian's on stage and he might go on a riff or whatever, it's like, where is that coming from? Like where is so, and it's they say it's always above you, but you have to just sit down and sit in it. Sometimes when you can't, when you get stuck, sit there. Like sometimes you get stuck and you move on, but you kind of gotta push past that resistance point. But it explains it in the book. Like it's called The War of Art. I think you would. The
greatest thing a writer ever told me was, "There's no such thing as writer's block."
Yeah, and that's what he kind of. That's what he kind of saying in the book. Yeah,
no such thing. It's like you're just working, just write. Even if what you're putting on paper you don't feel is the best, eventually as you keep writing, it'll start getting better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about even on that first page, second page, third page. Like it'll get better as you go, just on that. So you just need to start writing.
You're welcome.
Lulu. Hey y'all, I am done with my first year of medical school and I'm officially 1/4 a doctor. Cue the air horns. I'm always tired of people asking me questions about their various ailments, like I can do anything about with a 1/4 of a degree. Anyways, my question is, what is your favorite cuss word and why? Mine has to be all variations of the word fuck, because it's hella versatile. Fuck, fucker, motherfucker, what the fuck, who the fuck, how the fuck, why the fuck. The list goes on and on, lol. Honorable mention the shit.
Bitch.
Fuck is my second, bitch is my first.
Bitch is always the funniest shit.
Yeah.
Because you can say bitch to anybody.
Yeah, the bitch, anything, any inanimate objects, like the computer, the bitch acting stupid.
My favorite thing is to say bitch to a man. Bitch.
Yeah, you turn if that high pitched bitch is the funny.
Oh yeah, that's the
and like if somebody say something from the hey, why don't you do that, bitch?
it just flows.
That offended
bitch. That's why we all did top of the morning, bitch.
Top of the morning, bitches. Why you bitches look so offended? I'm greeting you with respect and gratitude.
Now, would one of you bitches tell me where the tomatoes are?
I was doing that to my girl for a little bit, and then it just had to stop.
What, top of the morning, bitch?
No, I wasn't doing top of the morning, bitch. Yeah, I was just like, she'd be like, "Hey, baby, can you grab me a plate, bitch?" I would just do that, like just anywhere and anything. Like,
did she hit you with how you hit Marcus? You're like, hey, the joke's done. Man, you killed that. I've never seen a joke murdered like that.
She just gave me the black version.
Yeah.
She was like, "Stop, baby!" Like all that. And it was just like, I'm like, and then once again,
bitch. Bitch is great. If I was in listen, bitch is a solid cuss word. Like it flows.
Solid.
It's like the B roll up. It just just roll off in the perfect, and it's more
for comedic purposes.
It's very much for comedic purposes.
For some reason, when girls like talk to each other, bitch, I said bitch. That's not the same thing.
That's not saying that we talking about. Yeah, it's two different things. That's
like just
that's the term of endearment for them.
Yeah, that's like their nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's their nigga. They nigga is they bitch.
And nigga's way better than that term of endearment. But I just think bitch as a comedic word is hilarious.
Yeah, like when Kevin Hart, I always use the same example when he's talking about his wife, and he said women be pointing out the most obvious shit, and he said my wife's gonna find a pair of drawers behind the drawer, behind the dresser, and gonna lift them up, and she was like, "Babe, what is this?" Bitch is shit. No, that shit is so funny.
Yeah, my favorite bitch Kevin Hart one is when he driving and she like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna kill us both." She grabbed the wheel. He like, "Hey, bitch, kill yourself." Kill yourself, bitch.
It just works.
It is funny.
Men bitches, women bitches, like dogs, everything bitch. Everything.
Oh yeah. When the dogs walk down, shit, or when one of us just said, "Look at this bitch," and we look and it's just a dog walking. That's funny.
That shit is funny.
When I'm driving by a dog park, look at all them bitches over there.
But fuck is a good one. Fuck solid. Fuck solid.
Shit is funny too, especially from old people. Shit.
Yeah, shit. Shit is funny when it's frustrating. Shit.
And old black shit like she.
Yeah, she.
Like that motherfucker.
Oh, that shit. They sing with it. She.
They hold out that shit.
It's like the longer you hold it, the more hair your hair start to perm.
She.
It just started straightening out. She.
Look, and then you follow up. He be like, she.
You start off like me. You end like Cat Williams.
Look, he transformed into a pimp. People like, she. Let me tell you something, bitch.
I feel like all them niggas comb their hair as soon as they said it.
Oh,
like somebody be talking shit. They be over here. They're like, "Hey, you think that person better than you?"
The best character is the dude on The Wire, the mayor.
I think I know what you're talking about.
There's a whole compilation of him. That's all he said in the show. She.
Yeah, dog, that's
like, that was his character.
She.
You known him for that. That shit was hilarious.
Funny.
Aisha St. Philip.
I love pussy. Is pussy a cuss word?
Yeah.
We should replace vagina with pussy.
But vagina sounds funny sometimes.
Vagina.
It sounds funny. It sounds funny, but it don't sound sexy.
Yeah, and it's not
pussy
necessarily
sounds sexy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
like in terms of like, yo, girl, give me that puss.
Well, not that don't sound sexy.
Not to you, because you don't got a pussy.
That's true. It could sound something sexy.
I don't think that's lady. Anybody.
Nah, but pussy just sounds better to me than hey girl, you know, let me rock your vagina.
This is the way you gotta do it. You know,
rock your pussy.
Rock your pussy.
That sounds better. Honestly,
it do sound better. It don't sound good.
But I'm saying it just sounds better. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna, how do you say? What
vagina just funny. You might be like, what that vagina do? That just sound funny in
Right.
certain situations.
So you don't use her phallic part as a.
Yeah.
Is it phallic? That's penis.
Yeah, I think that's flaccid. That's flaccid.
Okay,
a
whatever.
soft
Don't use her
penis.
private parts.
Yes.
If you use it as, do you ever use it as a sexy term?
Maybe. I can't think of. Honestly, I can't think of right now. Pussy's usually better.
We're not arguing that.
Yeah.
I'm just arguing rock that pussy. That statement.
That's a quick example, man. I don't
That
know.
just sound funny.
Yeah, but no. Pussy does sound better.
Rock that pussy. And nigga put on gloves.
Let me rock that pussy. Aisha St. Philip. I give up trying to be first, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong at this point. Laughing my ass off. But hey, DT. So I'm currently at school and I'm on my 5th year of undergrad. I have 1 more year to graduate. Honestly, it shouldn't take me this long, but I slack off a lot. At least I'm not giving up, though. So I'm in school to become a biomedical engineer, and I fucking hate it. I'm stuck because I really did it for the name and money when I started, and I really want out. There's nothing about it I'm passionate about. However, I really like making money. I love kids and I love teaching, but teachers don't make half as much as engineers do. Can you please help me find an idea as to what I could do for my master's and PhD that combines both so I won't hate going to work every day? There's nothing we can tell you. You got to do that.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
to. If you don't love it, you're
Yeah.
always gonna hate it for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
The money ain't gonna make you happy.
Yeah, you gonna be like I said. They say some of the unhappiest people, the wealthiest people sometimes, because they just followed this path of like getting money and they didn't build no lasting passion and nothing and no relationships with people so you got to make that decision. If you love teaching, maybe you can start a program, start a school. If you love kids, like there's things you can do. It's just gonna take work. You're gonna have to work for it. Like that's what it is. But because you don't want to wake up every day and just be dragging along, going to the same job. That shit gonna get tired real quick.
Teach bioengineering or whatever you're learning.
Yeah. Maybe
that at your college.
teach that. DB Shatters. Wagwan DT fam. First off, in regards to Black as Fuck and Mike liking it and calling it revolutionary, what do you expect from a nigga who admittedly said he didn't like Dragon Ball Z as a kid and chose to watch Arthur? That's a good point. That's a solid point. He said, and admittedly chose to watch Arthur.
That's hilarious.
That's good. That's a good point. I'm gonna have to tell him that. His judgment in entertainment is obsolete. I lost so much love and respect for him that day. LOL. But he's still a Jamaican. And I still claim him at the end of the day. Laughing my ass off.
That's hilarious.
That's funny. My question is: while watching the Jordan doc and seeing how much Jordan hated Isaiah and Jerry Krause back then and to this day, which is so funny because the memes and jokes are killing me on Twitter. I mean, Jordan and Pippen literally wanted to emasculate Tony Kukoc all because Jerry. That shit was funny. All because Jerry liked him and anybody else Jerry liked, Jordan wanted to destroy them just to make Jerry's opinion look stupid. It got me thinking about if there was anyone you guys hated when you were playing sports back in the day, whether it be an old teammate or rival school that when you played them, you wanted them to look stupid and feel inferior. And even to this day, if you saw them and hoped they say something crazy so you can just slap the shit out of them, just go off GP. I do. His name is Eric, and you still a bitch if you listening. Peace and stay fam.
Fuck Eric.
P.S. One of my favorite shows, Reno 911, came back on Quibi Monday.
I love Reno.
Came back on Quibi Monday, and I really hope you guys are somehow able to audition and make appearances on the show. I think the characters y'all would bring would do very well in the atmosphere. Appreciate that.
Big fan of Reno.
Yeah. Fuck you, Eric. Don't be mess with my nigga.
The only thing that made me feel that way is the Redskins. Only team
Okay.
I actually,
That's fair, yeah,
I honestly do hate them.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with them.
That's like me and Duke.
That's my
Yeah.
biggest rival. I don't fuck with them.
But as far as a personal person,
Well, it was a school that we had a rival, but it wasn't like hate. It was just like half our team, because our school's so overcrowded, they had to build a new school.
Yeah.
Half the team went there, so it was just this rivalry. Yeah.
it's what's Andrew Schultz made a good point. He was like, was Jordan kind of whiny? A little bit, like when you think about it, it's a little bit whiny, like, oh, you know, Isaiah didn't shake my hand, and you know, like, does it come off like a little whiny after a while, and then like,
I mean, it's a little whiny, but that's what makes him great. He always finds something to be mad about.
Yeah,
he's looking for something to be mad about to motivate him. That's how he gets motivated.
But I see what he's saying. It could come off as
it sounds whiny, but he made a great point. He said, we shook their hands every time they beat us, and he said, I hated them.
Yeah,
so that's big for Michael Jordan. And the way he hates people, he would shake their hand after getting beat in the playoffs. You know how much that hurt him.
Yeah.
So when they didn't do it, he like, come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that Tony,
I think he's more mad at him trying to, like, Isaiah trying to save face versus just owning up to it.
But that shit, that Tony Kukoc shit, That nigga, they came in there. I said, dog, this boy didn't know what was hitting him.
He came back, no.
Oh no, he came back, got him some championships.
No, I'm just even the next game.
Next game,
like, he played a lot.
But that's what made them be like, okay, he could play on the team. Like,
he got respect. So I appreciate someone that can, you get put through the fire. Let's see how you come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come out better, then you should get your respect.
Curtis, what up, fellas? Last podcast episode was hilarious as usual. Still waiting for something to top the dad bod episode though. I've listened to that shit about 15 times and damn near died every time. Yeah, that dad bod was shit. Get your dad body ass in the back. Got 2 questions this week. Y'all, get your dad body ass in the back. That shit funny, man.
Bottles, nigga.
The funny part is they close the curtain on that bitch ass nigga.
Nah, nigga, let this nigga see what he ain't never gonna get.
Look, nigga. Now that's one person I would hate if he ever did. I would hate him for the rest of my life. Oh man,
you would hope that he's your friend. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can hear this all the time, but he ain't going in on you.
Yeah,
that nigga be, he stand up. Hey, we out here celebrating this shit, and you should know what that means because you by the bathroom, nigga.
Oh man! So I got 2 questions this week. Y'all was speaking on music during the podcast.
You know how we said bitch? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know how he said, the high pitch, the low tone, bitch. It's just funny if that nigga's in the room, and let's say you at a function, that type of nigga's at the room, and you coming in and you in a group talk with him, like y'all circle, just talk, chatting it up, and all of a sudden, like you start talking. And you know how it gets a little quiet, like nobody's really interested in what you're saying. You know this nigga, this dead body. This nigga be like, this dead body, and it's just gonna get worse or worse.
What's gonna be funny about that is the room is filled like a banquet type of thing. The nigga at the podium talking, and he all the way in the back, and you hear that little microphone squeak. Get your dead body.
Get your dead body.
I want to say thanks to Todd out there. Buddy.
It sound like that nigga say shit.
Oh yeah, he said shit. Comb his head.
Oh, look who it is. Like, here we go. This nigga Terrence in the back with his dad body. Get your dad body. Hey Terrence, get your dad body out there, nigga.
Got 2 questions this week.
Hey, let's go to the drive-through strip club.
Y'all was speaking on music during the podcast and was wondering if either of y'all heard the Smino mixtape he put out on his SoundCloud. It's called SAD. It was smooth, good listen. Also, have any of y'all ever fought a sibling or relative? Like legit through hands, LOL. I got several stories of times I did. Might toss them in my next few questions. Anyways, as always, peeps, stay safe, be blessed, fuck stress. P.S. Hey, Manny, get your dead body in the back, nigga. That's funny. First off, I didn't hear the Smino.
I heard some of it. I didn't hear all of it.
Oh, okay. Well, like some, like,
well,
like
I can't even give her. I need to.
Gotcha. And yeah, I fought my cousin. And yeah, that was.
I thought I killed my little brother. Literally. Like I think he did something one time, like, you start off play wrestling, whatever, and I think he punched me or something. Bro, I grabbed him by, like, my little brother's about 5 years younger than me. And I'm probably like 13 at the time or something. I pick him up by his shirt. And I'm talking about, I lift him off the ground and I launch him across the room. He hits the couch.
Yeah.
Boom! Lands against the like, it was in our apartment, so we had like this type of thing to go to the balcony. He lands against that, and then he didn't get up. Like he just eyes closed. I killed this nigga. I think I just killed this nigga. I killed this nigga. And from then on, I really think that had a psychological. So anyway, I go up to him, I'm like, Danny. Yeah. And I'm like, yo. And he's like, he just wakes up. He's like, he just started crying. I'm like, whoo, at least he's alive. My mom coming out, man, what have you done? I said, at least he's alive.
Me and my cousin, he was probably maybe like about 5 years older than me. I think I probably was 13 at the time, so he probably cool 18. He was so he was grown.
Yeah.
And we was about playing basketball or something, and I scored a shot, and he didn't give me the ball back. I was like, yo, give me the ball. It's my ball. He was like, nah. He was like, it's mine. I was like, come on, man, like, give me the ball. So I took
How
it from
old are
him.
you at this moment?
I'm like 13.
Okay.
So I took it from him. He took it and launched it, hit me in my chest, and boom. And so I immediately just got mad and hit him twice in the chest. Boom, boom. He hit me twice in the mouth. Pop, pop. That was it. I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped.
Get that little jump tap.
Was this Patrick?
Nah. Cam asks me that every time. It's so funny.
This is Patrick.
He's asking me that every story.
I don't care for stories that ain't Patrick. I just want the Patrick stories. Stop telling me more Patrick stories.
But when you get popped in, like, and I don't think he didn't go full for, because I think he just like tap just to let me know, like, all right, nigga, chill out.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm straight.
I have one, but I may have to save it for DT story.
Okay.
So
Okay. Next or Cherry, like. Okay. What's good, DT fam? Hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. Love the last video. Gangsta Zoom meeting. I laughed my ass off. I have two questions. I sent Cam a post on IG from Baller Alert about the coronavirus being leaked from a virology?
I don't even see where you're
right here. I cannot say that word.
Well, you know,
Virology.
man, you can't read.
Virology? All right. Building in Wuhan, China, instead of a wet shop. What are your takes on it? In terms of country possibly deflecting blame and basically knowing what's going on and choosing not to do anything about it while literally millions suffer. My second question is, how did you all grow your podcast listener base? I have a podcast titled The Kosher One Podcast. It's fairly new and I'm having trouble getting more listeners and exposure.
The kosher one?
It's called The Kosher One Podcast.
Yeah, I told him I don't know what to believe, man, these days.
Yeah,
I'm just taking it all in, but I don't know if it
In
is
terms of
true.
coronavirus?
Yeah, so the thing he sent me, if it is true, it's fucked up. But if it's not, that's fucked up too. That they spreading that message. So I don't know.
It's so much misinformation, man.
I'm just gonna play this one on safe side.
And it's podcast exposure. Like we was telling, I think we was telling Tyler last time. Like, see who you can collab with. See who can, if you got some funds saved up. See who you can maybe pay to, throw up a story, or you just got to go all. You got to go all in, and then you gotta promote. You got to be annoying, kind of like you just got to promote.
We're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
so don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
we here daily trying to figure out, okay, what's the next step?
What's the next thing?
Take?
Maybe you
see
can
it slowly growing.
Maybe you can film a little video of you talking, put it on Instagram, put it on TikTok. It's just like it's the wild west pretty much. You do what you want, but yeah, those are the things that we doing, and just
make sure it's good content.
Yeah,
he doesn't say what his podcast is about.
No, he just said the kosher one podcast.
Sure,
let us know what your podcast is about.
And
I feel like the people in here, these are all Patreons, right?
Yeah,
Patrons. Yeah. So I feel like, I don't know, we might have to do a day where we Zoom them in.
Yeah.
And you promote what you want. Why can't we all work together?
Yeah.
Y'all helping us out, we can help y'all out. I feel like that could be something.
That could be something, yeah. The Kosher One Podcast. He said it's fairly new. So seeing it's fairly new, you just gotta stay in it. AJ Foster, what's good, DT? Another thing with not watching porn is containing your sexual energy, because you hold on to your seed. It can manifest a strong drive to get things done while also increasing your creativity, etc. And for Cam, when you're meditating and holding on to your seed, you definitely have better focus and clarity, because you also have the nutrients you need in your body for this energy to go up in your spine and align your chakras. Absolutely. And it's called semen retention is what they call it. I was reading about that and I was like, that's wild. Hokigi. Good morning, y'all. What's good, DT brothers? Love the latest stories with DT Vid. I know y'all heart hurt leaving that party. Couldn't be my squad. We back up our hard drives. Laughing my ass off. Rome that OKK joke. Shaking my head. And you called Daisy Luke's joke lazy. I roll. But the skit you did with Jay was hilarious. Also, Cam, I've been watching the MCU during quarantine. I've made it up to Doctor Strange, and so far I see why you hate Black Widow. Absolutely useless. She does little to nothing of real value. Hate to see it to the question. Since y'all talked about the huge line for Jays out the retros, pick your top three, mine including them.
That's a wrong question.
Pick the top three, mine include the 4s, the 11s, and the 13s. I know nothing about Jays, to be honest. That's maybe a manual.
Me too. You gotta show me a picture.
The 11s, those are the Space Jams. The 12s and the 13s, I think are just tight. And then I like some dunks. I like the ones a little bit. So I never really had a pair, but I like how they look. I
never really had a pair.
I don't think
Rome had them. You liked them.
I had some dunks. All right, let me explain the joke, guys. We went to DC 4 or 5 years ago. I bought 2 pairs of not even real Jordans. They were the Jordan
Jumpman.
The Jumpman.
Jumpman?
He got Jumpmans because he already had all the regular Jordans.
I had 2 pairs of Jumpman. But matter of fact, this is my first ever purchase of anything Jordan.
Lying dog.
And then from then on, Cam has said I have all the J's. So when you see him, when you hear him say that, that's what he's referring to.
I asked him yesterday what he did with all his J's. He said he sold them.
Ain't nobody in this house a J person. I think I've had 5 pairs of J's in my life. That's the most than anybody in this whole house. And I can't say, well, I do kind of love J's. I think they're some of the best.
They are very comfortable.
They're comfortable. They look amazing, man.
They're very comfortable.
Like, I don't know. It's the retros especially. I don't know about the new shit, but the retros.
Maybe I'll get into J's one day.
Incredible, man.
Felicia, hey y'all. So I officially graduate grad school this week. I have one project left, which is a 20-page paper that I just keep putting off. What do you all do to get over your writer/creativity block? Also, before Rona, I planned on moving to Texas after graduation. Do you think it's still smart to make that move, or would you do it? Or would you do it if you were in my shoes? Well, we talked about the creative block earlier, so we don't.
Yeah, just sit down and write.
Yeah,
don't think about it. Just sit down and write. Just start writing.
Start writing.
The cost of living in Texas is cheap. Everyone's moving there. So
I don't see nothing wrong. I mean, I've heard. Yeah, depending on what part you talking about. Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. Right.
I would not want to live in San Antonio.
Why?
Well, we went there. It was just.
We didn't get to really explore. We didn't see the city. I mean,
I don't know if that's fair for that one.
Yeah, because we
were riding through it, right?
Yeah, no, we stopped. We did a show, but we didn't get to explore.
That's why you don't even remember it.
No, I thought we stopped there and went to Austin.
We started in Austin. We stopped and spent the night in Austin. Then we drove to San Antonio.
Yeah, we came right back to Austin. I don't even know.
But I don't know. But yeah, I heard Houston is like Atlanta. So if you kind of want a similar balance, like maybe that might. But as far as what we would do, I mean, shit, if you want to move, I've been moving all my life, so moving ain't nothing. I can move today and it won't do nothing. So
I've been moving all my life.
How you gonna ship all them J's?
Rains down. What up, Nicholas?
This nigga's thumbs.
I'm also What's up, Nicholas? Also stepped off of porn after my paid experience.
Why everybody getting off porn in May?
Because everybody watching too much porn. Just don't want to admit it.
But that's not me.
No. He said, "Let me finish. Let me finish it."
When y'all say how much y'all was, I'm like, "Oh shit."
I mean, but we only say it twice, 2 times a week.
Not a lot. You have a low sex drive. My sex drive is very high.
Some people's sex drive is higher than others. I mean, I get it.
My sex drive, even my girl be like, "God damn."
Yeah, no, my sex drive high too. Like,
I got a high sex drive. I want to
That's different from masturbating.
I mean, masturbating.
No, it's still
I need to get out that energy. I'm like, ooh, okay. Yeah. So if I do it,
if I do it 7 out of 7 times,
once a day. What's that?
Honestly, some people do it once a day. When
just quick nut out.
When people are a couple, sometimes they do it once a day. I heard this girl say, she was like, when I'm with my man, if we could do it 2 times a day, that'd be great. But I'm cool with 1. I was like, maybe for the first couple months, but after a while, that's gonna tone down.
Sustain.
Not when the first
twice a day for 365 days.
No, for a year. I'm not saying, but first couple of months, you might be all right. You might ride for the first couple of months. Yeah. But after a while, what you think a healthy amount of, like, in a week? Like, what you think a healthy amount? Like 4? 3, 4?
I don't know yet. I have a problem. I don't know.
You don't know yet.
I want to fuck a lot.
No, but I feel you.
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know what.
That's what I said. I was like, I don't know.
I have to let my girl tell me, like, what's too much.
Yeah.
Like,
niggas like pussy, like, so I get it.
I like vagina. But the thing is, as you get older, it does go down. If you know, in my situation, I feel like I'm gonna hit that peak eventually and be like,
of course.
But you know, I mean, I feel like I want to have sex at least every other day.
Yeah,
I just don't like anything having too much control over me outside of Dallas Cowboys. It's the only weakness.
But I don't think but I think that's a different type of. That's
the only weakness.
You chose the worst thing that's for you.
But I think if it's more so, if you're in a relationship, I don't think it's something that takes over you. I feel like that's just a part of y'all loving each other.
I ain't talking about this.
Oh, you talking about masturbating?
Anything.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, if I'm fucking multiple times a day, I'm like, all right, this gotta control. Like, I need to too much of anything, even if it's good. I just want to I always step back. Like
you gotta step back.
Right.
If I ain't got no control over my sexual appetite,
Yeah, if you watch it too much, but I feel like right now it's at excess because of
people. Yeah, some people. Yeah, for
a lot of people are just at home and just beating it, especially if you sing. You know.
I'm just saying, mine ain't from acts over just doing it too much. It was more what I'm reading. It's like, all right, I want to try this for what I'm doing.
Yeah, I just want some. I just want to try it. Yeah. But make sure you show me the twerk thread later. But what up, nigglets? So he said he stopped pouring after his paid experience. The whole thing kind of ruined it for me. So I take on the 1 month challenge with y'all. All right, rains down, pull up. But don't pull out. All right, so I feel like I've always been a frustrated person, either with myself or other people. I have a very low tolerance for stupidity. When anyone lies to me or says something just off the wall, uneducated, low-key, high-key pisses me off. I can't even have decent conversations with people because they feel attacked because of the division we are experiencing. It's mad annoying. I've listened to a few boss talks where you said put some distance between you and a person who is no longer in your circle. I feel like I'm doing that. However, I work in a position I'm constantly dealing with people. So my question this week really is what kind of help do I need to seek to become a more happy person and not always be easier aggravated? Or is it the problem at all? I'm looking at it from the wrong perspective.
You just gotta look at what's triggering you.
It's something that's.
Then once you figure out what's triggering you, where's that stemming from?
Because it's not them. It's you. It's definitely
something in your world that's pissing you off when they, trigger you.
And what you got to remember, like you said a long time ago, everybody has different communication styles. You know what I'm saying? So how you may articulate something may not be the way that somebody else articulates, and you can't be mad at them for that. That's just the way they see it or the way they articulate it. What they eat.
Wait. You hear that?
Oh shit! What's that?
Is that what I think it is?
Boss talk.
Fuck out of here.
But nah, what they eat don't make you shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, you just gotta continue to work on yourself, and then that's honestly the best thing, because like you said, you got some trigger somewhere that's pissing you off about life.
It's like the example whenever I tell Rome he got all the J's, even though it's fact, he gets mad about it. I don't know why. He needs to work on that.
Ricky Spanish, what up, DT crew? Hope all is well. So I've been casually talking to this girl from my gym for a couple months now. We've been on multiple dates, getting to know each other, vibing and enjoying the company. She even touched your boy's spirit by suggesting we go to this dope sushi restaurant where the food comes to you via conveyor belt, just so I'd have the experience on her, LOL. Oh, that's cool. She's been around the homies in a group kickback setting before the Rona hit, and they've given her the stamp of approval. Recently, I decided to shave my head, shout out to Emmanuel, and sent a pic to show her. Her exact response was, "Oh no, what made you decide to switch it up, LOL?"
Oh no.
Maybe you ain't got the head for the ball.
Obviously, not the response I was looking for. She told me it doesn't look bad. She's just not into bald heads or beards. Well, she's stupid. Now, her response made me reflect on the time when we had a discussion about the typical types of people we usually talk to. She let me know that she typically talks to the tall, light-skinned guys. Now, I'm 6 foot on a good day, maybe about half a shade lighter than Rome, and I have had a well-groomed beard ever since we met. Since this Rona hit, we haven't been around each other for obvious reasons. But I could see us on the track to becoming more exclusive. The next date is already planned for after the quarantine is over. We're going for drinks and axe throwing. Where the fuck do you live?
I want to do that.
It just sounded funny.
I want to do the axe throwing shit.
It just sounded funny. So my question is, do you guys think I should take these expressed preferences as subtle hints that in her mind she doesn't see this going anywhere? Or should I view this as her telling me, hey, you're not the typical type that I normally talk to, but I'm still interested in spite of? So basically, am I overthinking this and it's all in my newly baby smooth head?
I think it's the latter.
Yeah, I think it's in your head.
I also think that ain't nothing gonna be perfect.
Yeah,
ain't nobody gonna give you everything you want.
Because if she's still responding to you, if y'all still chatting, like, I mean, it probably just caught her off guard.
I'd rather her be honest about my appearance if I show her, because you wanted her opinion. Yeah. So I'd rather her be honest than lie.
And she said it didn't look bad. She said it's just different. She does not just not into that.
You make her get into bald head niggas. Yeah.
Like, it's just like, I mean, it's with anything. If y'all was to go down the road and get married, you might switch up something else again. And she'd be like, man, I don't know why you did that, but it is what it is.
Because my thing, if you're balding and you shaved it off because you're balding, then she got to know this is coming. You're balding. But if you just did it to switch it up, then you can always grow it back. Yeah. If it's that serious.
So I think, go on your date, throw some axes, drink drinks, but axe throw first, and then, and then drink the drinks. Hey Zeus, last question. What's up, y'all? I want to start off by plugging my barber at Cover It Up Cuts, short for if you ain't like it, cover it up. I give it a 2 out of 5. It was outside, so no AC and a couple mosquitoes, but conversation was nice, and I had a Bluetooth speaker.
Remember that time we got haircuts in Miami,
Florida?
outside in the garage?
Dog, Florida, that
so
fucking
hot.
swampland,
swamp,
dog.
dog.
Like outside, you just melting. Like we went to go get a cut from a barber in
Hot.
his garage, essentially,
Hot.
and it was just, it's just steaming.
It's steaming.
And you know that hair sticks to you. Like ain't no dusting it off once you.
Nah, you on there.
That shit pissed
He
me
had
off.
a,
That was
he had
the
a
maddest
good, he
cut
had a
I've
good
ever
waiting
got.
room though.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he
he
wasn't
had a
getting
good
cut,
cut.
but
Nah,
when
man,
you getting
that shit
cut,
was crazy.
it was
bro.
hot.
That shit was crazy.
Besides that, the last skit had me dying. Y'all were not playing about pumping out content this year. Keep it up, fellas. Question this week is, who would y'all fight as a group? Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers? Since Rome shine away from porn, y'all better hide Mrs. Butterworth.
Definitely Power
That's
Rangers. I
fine.
ain't fighting no goddamn.
I mean, I'm not fighting.
Turtle?
I'm not fighting no
Like,
turtle.
That shit looks scary.
Power
as
Rangers.
fuck.
That's just some niggas in the suit. I can't do that.
Yeah.
And then there's one nigga gonna dance before he start. That's when we jump his ass.
But Ninja Turtle, I see two swole. I don't think they small. So either and
They're
turtles
ninjas.
and they ninjas.
No,
Let me tell you, if they existed, I want the government to hunt them down and murder them. Like those are,
It
they're
depends.
literally called mutants. Like
mutant
kill
ninja,
those motherfuckers.
teenage.
I don't
You know
give a
they
fuck
not.
what age they
But
are.
they said teenage. You know they ain't even hit. They ain't even hit at a good point in their brain. So they out here acting stupid. They
That's-
on TikTok doing shit.
You talking about they ninja? This could be mutant Al Qaeda members for all we know. They could be
I don't know.
turtle
If they're
Al
doing
Qaeda.
good, let them live.
If
Like,
it-
why don't they come into the black community's rescue every
No,
time? some shit
I don't
happen?
want nobody outside black community.
You look
They
outside and
stay
see a
in
mutant
ass with
turtle.
the turtles.
It's gonna be you gonna be like, first off, this nigga got on a bandana.
Can you imagine a turtle running down Compton, chasing niggas, cut his head off,
Sword and
like,
shit,
like no,
No,
That's
that's
a
come to
scary
our
shit.
aid
okay, but
in the
still,
black
yeah.
community.
Weird, yeah, they do need to. Man, I see
Yeah.
something that pissed me off.
But Power Rangers, yeah, I'm whooping
I know
their
what
ass.
you talking about.
I'm not even gonna talk.
Yeah,
about it.
Power Rangers, they getting their ass whooped.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of all of them, Billy probably can fight. That was the Blue Ranger. He probably because he don't least.
I thought you were talking
That was
about
the gay
Ninja
one?
Turtles. I was about to say.
no,
Really?
no, Billy. I don't think he was gay.
The
He had,
blue
he
one?
had glasses.
He was gay.
He,
He
I don't,
was gay in real life.
Oh, you talking about real life?
Yeah, yeah. The
Oh,
actors
okay.
used to make fun of him on set all the time.
Really?
There's behind scenes footage.
Damn.
I did not.
It's so fucked
I did
up.
not know that.
They used to fry this nigga.
Did they call
Yo,
him
it's
Blue
just
Chew?
kinda look-
Blue Chew.
Nah,
They call him Blue Chew.
Maybe
Gay Power Ranger.
gay Power Ranger. You don't want to fight no gay Power Ranger. You don't
Let
want
me
to do
tell
that.
you, if they're gay Power Rangers now, they got some strength.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they got some
Oh,
social
yeah, yeah,
justice
yeah.
strength.
If anybody taking dick in the butt, that's another. I'm not fighting you. You got it. You got it.
You're willing to do things.
Yeah, that I'm not.
I'm not.
Yeah, so you got it.
Take dick in the butt.
Hey, dick in the butt. That's strength, bro. Like, that's strength. That's honestly, I give it up to gay people, man. That's a lot.
What about just straight women that take it up the butt? Which
No, that's strength
I'm
too.
a fan of.
That's strength too. Because anything in a butt, it hurt. Like, it gotta hurt. Like a strong turd hurt coming out. So
you're strong if you take it up the butt.
yeah, I think you got a little strength on you.
Okay.
Mentally strong too.
right.
Yeah, it's a
Definitely
mental.
mentally
It's
strong.
a mental game. All right, y'all. Well, that's it for Couch Chronicles. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, subscribe to everything. Remember, like and drop these comments on here, and we will see you next week. Peace.
You're strong if you take it up the butt. Shout out to my girl.